emo, R&B, hip-hop, alternative rock artist, the Kid LAROI type beat. That's what we're doing today. The Kid LAROI, the Kid LAROI, LAROI. English people pronounce it like that. LAROI, but it's Today's video, we are kind of dissecting the kids. We're kind of today's video, we're kind of dissecting the Kid LAROI's beats. I found the song Without You and Wrong featuring Lil Mosey. I thought that the song called Wrong was more like kind of my style and closer to what I do. So I felt like I can kind of explain what's going on in this beat and not necessarily remake it, because I can just figure out the chords and remake it real quick. I made a beat live on YouTube actually a couple days ago using everything that I thought would go for a Kid LAROI beat. So the song Wrong and the song Without You are very simple. Let me start with the song Without You because it's literally just the guitar and it's really easy to explain. So it's very simple what he does. So the way his tracks are produced and the way I guess he likes his tracks clearly are very simple poppy chords. So when I say poppy chords, it's just simple triads. So fifth chords within like a major or minor scale. It really doesn't matter because he has a mix of major and minor chords.
You cut out a piece of me and now
So clearly from the small sample size I have, he likes to use real instruments such as the piano or the guitar. Especially the guitar nowadays is popular in hip hop, and you can easily just do triad chords in there, even seventh chords or ninth chords if you want. So for this video, we're only going to stick to triad chords or fifth chords. So we're going to be only using 3 notes for each of the chords, but we will spice them up a little bit to make them sound more authentic and not just like programmed on a piano. So the first thing that I did was I made a very simple 3-chord progression. I used 3 chords here and I switch up the middle one just so that it sounds a little different and not the same chords over and over and over in the same loop. I also added a root note for each of them exactly on time, and everything else here is a little delayed so it sounds a bit more natural, and I reduced the velocity a little bit. So let's take a listen. And then after that, I added a little melody on top of it, so it makes it a little more interesting. So this is more of a like sad vibe that he does use in his songs, but I also made another chord progression here that is more like happy. All of this still stays in the range of pop, whether it's happy or sad, because you have happy songs, sad songs. It's just chord progressions, and then you add a little bit of a melody on top of it to make it more interesting. So this one is more of a happy chord progression using mostly major chords, and I also use it as like a breakdown part for let's say this beat, for example. I would say that he uses these types of chords in his song Wrong, and he uses more sad chords in the song Without You. So both are kind of interchangeable. You can use a guitar, you can use a piano. It is what it is. You can do whatever you want. And then after that, I did the typical trap formula. So I added the claps, the kicks, the snares, the hi-hats, and the open hi-hats. Let's just do it without the open hi-hats. And then on top of it, I also added an open hi-hat that slides. I'll also make a video about sliding hi-hats in Ableton, because I figured that FL Studio does have a feature where everything slides automatically, but in Ableton it's not as obvious, and I'll do a tutorial on that. So shout out to Zalim that gave me the idea for the video. As you can see here, there's multiple notes, but it's only one slide, so I have to kind of set a direction for the slide. Let's take a listen to the open hi-hats. So I added an 808 bass as well, which I made myself in Massive. I made it more of a low-key 808 because he doesn't seem to use like an in-your-face one. It's more of like a subby, not silent, but like very bassy and not interfering with any mids whatsoever. And then all together, the loop is going to sound like this. We can also take a listen to the part where I make a little bit of a breakdown. I didn't make anything too complicated. I just changed the bass and then took out the hi-hats. I'm gonna take out the open hi-hats as well. I just made the bass kind of go with the chords, and then let's hear the breakdown. So yeah, these are exactly the type of beats that the Kid LAROI uses. A lot of beats today sound like this too. They have very poppy sounds. Except that I would say that a lot of people use different types of instruments, but they still use poppy sounds and even 7th chords or 9th chords. Honestly, today's hip hop is a mixed bag of everything. Everyone likes different things, and that's okay. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how I would do a Kid LAROI type beat. And there you go. We got a couple loops going, and I will also post this on my beat page. So go follow that as well in the description down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe for more music production content. Check out my beats down below. Like I said, my mixing and mastering services are down there as well. You can also check out my music down there. My name is Tiny, and I'm signing out.